What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to a new edition of the 1216 podcast reaction section. As you can see by the title of the video, today we are getting into the Invincible Season 3 teaser trailer reaction. I've kind of talked about Invincible and whatnot on the channel. I believe we've kind of talked about it a bit, not a significant amount, but we've definitely talked about it a little bit. Wasn't a huge fan of the first season. I did enjoy it. But I really did like the second season. I thought it was a much needed step up compared to how the first season was. My real complaints, and everybody who I've talked to about the show and all that kind of stuff, and the bits and pieces and times we mentioned it on the channel, I didn't like that first season because I can't deal with the main character constantly getting his ass whooped. That shit it constantly took me out of the show. Because that first season, Mark was steady getting wrecked. No matter who he came up against, no matter how much time had gone on during the season or whatnot, he was constantly getting wrecked. I feel like they did a better job with that in season 2. There were still fights where he would, get whooped up on and whatnot, but it felt like a better balance of him actually being able to kind of hold his own a bit more. In fight situations, all that kind of stuff that they faced in season 3. We know his dad's still around. He ended up with the bug people. I don't know the name of their race or anything, but he had the kid, and now the kid is back at home with Mark and Debbie. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm assuming at some point he's gonna end up getting abilities, and he'll probably be out there fighting with Mark and everything. So that'll be cool to see. We ended the last season off with the stuff with the Viltrumites, and how we saw Anissa come down and she beat the dog shit out of Mark. Oh my god, like that shit. And the crazy thing is, people who've actually read it, they said she gets worse than that. So I'm just like, oh my, I don't know how it can get worse than it was at the end of season 2, but it's the Invincible world, so I can't really put it past them, you know what I mean? Because there's been some pretty sick shit that's happened. Like with I want to say it was the first season with Mark's homie, with his homie, and how he had the boyfriend, and the dude got I think his name was Rick. I could be wrong, but he got turned into half man, half cyborg with the scientist. I don't remember his name either, but now he's working for Cecil and the organization and everything. It was, if I'm not mistaken, that was Ezra Miller who was voicing him in season 1. I don't know if it was him in season 2 as well. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff that goes on. We see Alan is still alive. If I'm not mistaken, where we left off with Alan, he was on the same ship as Omni-Man. So I'm guessing at some point they'll maybe break out or something to go back to Earth or whatever. And the old guy who actually kept him alive, Optimus Prime, with the Optimus Prime voice, who kept Alan alive. Wonder what more we'll get to see from him going forward, because clearly he's gonna be some kind of leader in the whole rebellion, I guess, against the Viltrumites and everything. So it's a lot of stuff that went on in the first 2 seasons. Like I said, wasn't a huge fan of the first season. I did enjoy it, but wasn't a huge fan. Very much so. The second season, it was great. If I really went back over it in my head and everything, or actually sat back and rewatched it, there were probably some things that were hit and misses and all that kind of stuff. But compared to that first season, I truly did enjoy that a lot more. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead get into this reaction. Hell no.
Hey, we have these things called doors that normal people use all the time. You should try them.
We also have these things called Viltrumites. You should try winning a fight against them sometime.
Okay,
yeah, got a point.
Soon, Cecil. Also, how much does it cost every time you teleport? Isn't that taxpayer money?
Do you know the gross economic output of Liechtenstein?
Not even a little.
More than that.
Okay, well that seems really irresponsible.
It's been months, Mark. Months since 2,000 retirees got their vacation cruise ruined, and you got your ass kicked by some second cousin of your dad's who dropped in to prove a point.
Hey,
that point being that she could kick your ass without breaking a sweat.
And she did.
Not only that, she promised Mr. 10 times worse was on his way. So what exactly have you been doing to prepare? There's only 8 billion people counting on you.
Hey, I've been busy.
Doing
Busy
what?
doing what exactly?
Well, I've been busy writing, designing, storyboarding, voice acting, keyboarding.
Hell no.
No, stop. I'm not falling for this shit. Who do you think I am? Some pickle-hating, one-eyed rube from planet Just Let the Viltrumites Win?
I don't think that. What?
No, I bet you don't. And don't even get me started on your little 4-month vacation right in the middle of things. We all sure love that. You have some mayonnaise?
Okay, it was more like 3.5.
This is life or death, Mark. People are counting on you to live up to your obligations. So what exactly are you doing to get ready for what's coming?
I'm stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. And why I shouldn't leave a 19-year-old in charge of Earth's security. All right, we're taking over your training.
Training? What training?
What training? Okay, how about weightlifting, cardio, speed, damage resistance, flexibility, battle tactics, reaction, and punctuality.
That's so much stuff. Okay, when is this all gonna start?
Now.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, the date? They gonna give us the date?
Come on.
We're a top secret organization, Mark, and we learn from our mistakes.
Well, I need to know when to show up.
Fine.
They gonna give us a
Lights.
date? There we go. February 6th. No mid-season break. Yes. Yes. Hey, listen, man. Listen. They definitely learned from their mistakes on fucking season 2. Cause that shit was complete and utter total bullshit. We got the first. How many episodes is in the season? Is it 10? Is it 10 or is it 8? Whatever it is, we got the first half of the season. Then that shit went on break for like 2-3 fucking months. Then it decided to come back and air the last couple of episodes. It's just like, bro, that shit made no fucking sense. So with them doing that, showing us it's coming back in February, which is a lot sooner than I would have fucking expected. I wouldn't have thought it would have been coming out until the spring or the fall of next year. So they really weren't bullshitting when they said that they were picking up the whole kind of the pace of the animation and all that kind of stuff. Because, you know, it takes a while to do animation, which I truly do understand. Because that's not, you know, people just acting and, you know, just going out there and doing stuff. It's a whole bunch of editing and trying to make sure everything is perfectly aligned, perfectly lined up the way you want it to look and be and all that kind of stuff. So I do get that. As well as the voice acting part that has to go along with it too. So, but I'm really excited. So, it clearly, obviously, it's a teaser trailer. It didn't really show you much plot or anything. We did get a look at the new suit because I heard that he's supposed to be getting a new suit. He's going from the yellow and light blue, I believe it is now, to like a kind of darker blue and black. That shit looks fire. So I'm excited for him to get that new suit. You know, we got to see him behind the scenes doing the voice acting and everything, getting ready for the upcoming season. But I'm excited for it. Like Cecil said, it's a matter of time about getting him ready so that they can actually go up against the Viltrumites and everything when they do come back, when they do arrive. Just like Anissa said, I don't know if it was the last episode or second to last episode, whatever it was at the end of season 2, like. We're going to have more Viltrumite problems and all that kind of stuff to deal with. Yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm really excited to get more into the Viltrumite plot because the first season, you know, you kind of hear about it just a bit from Omni-Man, but season 2, you actually get to see more of them because when they came to whatever planet that was with the bugs and they like went fucking crazy. Like I said, season 2 is to me, season 2 is so much better than season 1. It was just I can't say it felt like a completely different show, but as far as Mark is regards, everything regarding Mark just feels completely different from season 1 to season 2. He feels more like a threat, feels more like he can actually hold his own. Granted, not so much against the Viltrumites, but he has to have training and all that kind of stuff. So that's where Cecil comes in for this teaser. We're gonna take him to the facility, to the organization, and get to training him to make sure that when the time comes, when the Viltrumites come, that he's ready because he's literally Earth's only and last and only line of defense unless you get Omni-Man and his little brother ends up getting powers. Then otherwise, you really don't have anybody else who can stand up to him, you know what I mean? Because we saw in season 2 the whole Omni-Man and Invincible actually like taking over the planet and the rebellions from all the heroes and whatnot, but they don't stand a chance against two Viltrumites. Hey, listen, it's hard to stand alone against one, but then you got two, because we saw what happened with the Guardians of the Globe in the first season with Omni-Man, and just say, let's not, we don't want to get all into that. Just it's crazy. But all in all, decent trailer. Gave us the return date, which is, I believe it was February 6th. They also let us know that it's not going to be a mid-season break like it was last year, which is amazing news. And it kind of gives you the feel that Mark is going to get the new suit, and he's going to get to train and all that kind of stuff with Cecil and everything to get ready for when whoever is supposed to comes, because I don't know if it'll be Anissa. I think it might be a guy, which is kind of what Cecil alluded to, what Anissa alluded to in the end of season 2. So we'll see how it turns out in a couple of months. That's what, 3 months, 2 months, 4 months? Yeah, 4 months, 4.5 months from now, because we're in the middle of October. So you got November, December, January, February. So not even 4.5, since it's February, early February. So maybe somewhere around 3 to 4 months, really. That's how long it's going to be, since it's the very, very beginning of February, man. So, hey, man, I'm excited. Can't wait to see what we have in store. And I might check these 2 videos out. I don't know if I'll do reactions to them, but I might check these 2 out. But for sure, decent teaser trailer, getting you kind of ready for what's to come in this new season. I really can't wait for the official trailer, because that's when they're going to start giving us, like, actual plot points and all that kind of stuff. Not spoiler stuff, but plot points about how the season's going to be going and what kind of threats and villains and all that kind of stuff we'll end up facing this season, man. So I'm excited for it. I feel a lot better going into season 3 than I did going into season 2, just because season 2 was so much better for me than season 1. So I have a bit of renewed hope that season 3 will be even better than season 2. So if you did make it this far, I truly appreciate it, because that means you made it to the end of the video, whether you watched it or just let it play. Either or helps out the video, helps out the channel. If you did enjoy it, you did watch it and did like it, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more from the 1216 podcast, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to get notified anytime 12 drops something, anytime I drop something, or anytime we drop something together, hit that notification bell, select all, and I will see y'all in the next one.